young people had been urged to fully engage themselves in tree planting and environmental protection to be able to mitigate the dangers of climate change effects. Take a look at this story.
Speaking at the launch of the Environment Parliament at Hotel Africana in Kampala, Arthur Bainom Gisha, the Executive Director of Advocates Coalition for Development and Environment, said there is a need for tree planting and engagement of young people into environment protection through realizing their full potential in this cause. He pledged to work with young people and organizations to ensure that the environment is protected from climate change effects. Master Grace Munduru, the head of programs at ActionAid Uganda, said putting young citizens at the forefront in environmental protection is key. She says this cause is supposed to be a citizen-driven issue because they represent the voices of people across the country that deal with environmental issues.
Why? Because none of what we do can make sense if citizens are not at the forefront, if they are not the ones driving these initiatives. They are best placed to understand their issues. They are the one that the world belongs to, and therefore putting them at the forefront and allowing them to lead discussions and generate actions that are workable is what we are passionate about, and it is what we should all strive to do. Because it's one thing for us as partners to stand here and speak about these issues, but if the community voices are not reflected, if their ideas for adaptation, if their resilience modules are not reflected in the actions to save the world, then we shall be working in vain.
She pledged to work with young people and organizations to ensure that the environment is protected.
As ActionAid Uganda, we pledge to continue to support and work with young people, their organizations, their leaders and communities to drive actions towards saving our environment, saving the world, because this is what the world needs at this time.
Moses Katende from Toria Green Foundation urged stakeholders to come up with environmental protection to be able to mitigate climate change effects.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appeal to you all, especially the stakeholders and policy actors, to support this cause. We call on all citizens of this country to contribute to this effort with whatever resources they may have. We have initiated this platform for you to fully participate. It is not for us. It is not for Toria Green Foundation. It is for all of us to engage, to have this cause enabled.
Environmental protection is the practice of protecting the natural environment by individuals, organizations, and governments. Its objectives are to conserve natural resources and the existing natural environment, and where possible to repair damage and reverse trends.